Welcome back, and thank you for joining me again and allowing me to take you on this journey towards deepening your understanding of the fundamental principles of teaching English. We have introduced you to the idea that some teachers tend to focus more on content, while others focus more on technique, and that you must strike a proper balance in order to be a good language teacher. The metaphor of language as cake emphasizes the need to take good content and make it presentable using proper technique. In general, techniques that help you make your meaning clear to students are essential. You learn the concept of the zone of proximal development, or what I call sweet spot, which states that we must present information at the level students will understand. By presenting information at an I+1 level, we can ensure information will not be too low or too high for our learners. Techniques such as the use of body language can help make new or difficult concepts clear by giving learners visual cues to understand the message you are communicating. Teacher talk is a concept that also allows you to think of numerous ways that teachers communicate messages so that they are clearly understood, and also introduces the idea that a teacher must pay attention to the learner's current understanding. Don't forget, for example, to look into learners' eyes to see if they are with you. Finally, scaffolding is a teaching principle that refers to the idea of gradually introducing concepts from basic to complex, so that learners can move from modeled examples that they can watch to independent practices that they can perform. All in all, while you have been introduced to the concepts of teacher talk, scaffolding, and body language, please recognize that these are goals that every teacher will continue to develop throughout his career or her career. I'm still improving my teacher talk and learning new techniques every day. And now, we would like you to take a moment to reflect on what we are calling essential questions. At the end of each week, at the end of each module, we will ask you to challenge a widely held assumption. We are asking you to do this in order to think critically about the information you have now and apply it to a commonly held belief. For this first module, for this first week, we would like you to consider the widely held assumption: anyone who speaks the language can teach the language. What do you think? In light of our discussions, does that sound right to you? Thanks for listening, and see you next week.